Welcome back, you guys. I am making healthy chicken tikka masala. I know, so exciting. And I'm going to do a little small series of just curries, quick, delicious, healthy curries. So starting with the chicken, of course, and we're going to marinate it in 200 grams of natural yogurt. And I'm using chicken thighs, and for the first time I'm not going to use chicken thighs with bone, and I'm hating it, but this is just for people who have asked me recipes with boneless chicken. So I'm going to use skinless and boneless chicken thighs, 1.1 kilo. Chop the chicken thighs into small 1.5 inch pieces, and then marinate it with 3 garlic cloves and 1 inch of ginger grated, 200 grams of natural yogurt. To this I'm going to add some spices. So 1.5 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 tablespoon of tandoori masala, 1 tablespoon of Kashmiri chili powder. Now mix it up really well. You want all the chicken pieces coated in that marinade. Cover and leave this to rest, best overnight, but to be extremely honest, I've never managed to do it overnight. Well, not mostly, because I've only got an hour or so, which is also perfectly fine. And while this is resting, I'm going to start with the sauce. For that, I'm going to take 60 grams of cashew nuts and soak it in 100 ml of whole milk. And while our onions are cooking, this is going to just sit and soak nicely. I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil and 1 really nice large onion. Going to chop this finely and add it to the oil and cook until it's really deep golden, not this flaky, light golden, really nice deep golden. And once we get there, I'm going to add 2 to 3 cloves of garlic grated and an inch of ginger. Cook this for a couple of minutes and then go in our tomatoes. I'm using 2 chopped tomatoes which go right into the onions, and also just to get a bit more flavor, 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. Mix this up well, and we really want to cook this tomato off because you don't want raw tomato flavor, so they need to be softened and cooked through. So I'm going to cover this and cook slowly for 10 minutes. While our tomatoes are cooking slowly, I'm going to preheat the oven to 200°C. We want the oven nice and hot. And what I'm going to do is I am just going to drizzle a tiniest bit of oil on a baking pan, and then just put all of the chicken pieces just in a flat line, just so that all of them cook evenly. This is going straight in the oven for 20-25 minutes, and you'll be able to see that it's starting to roast and go golden. This is looking beautiful and smells incredible. Now it's time for all the spices. 2 teaspoons of garam masala, 1 teaspoon chili powder, 1 teaspoon turmeric, 2 teaspoons ground coriander, and 1 teaspoon of salt, and all of this goes into our mix. Now I'm going to blitz our cashew nuts which have been soaking and to a paste, and then add it straight into a tomato mix. I'm going to add 1 small onion and 1 green pepper, and I'm going to just very thinly slice it and add it to the sauce. This chicken is piping hot out of the oven, and don't let it rest because it will go dry. We want to put it straight into our sauce as soon as it's out of the oven. So I haven't added any water to the sauce because I'm going to add all this delicious chicken juice from the grilled chicken, which will give us the gravy. So don't add any water to the gravy. This liquid is the best. Then a good mix. And here it is, the delicious, healthy chicken tikka masala. And this amount of quantity should serve 6 to 8 people. Now I make a bit more because I can put it in the fridge in an airtight box for 4 to 5 days, and then whenever I want it, I just reheat it properly and it's ready to eat. And I'm serving this right now with some steaming hot basmati rice, which is really easy to make. So if you want to know how to get the fluffy rice every single time, click on the link, and I'll leave a link in the description box as well. But please do give this a go. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'm going in. It smells so good. Can I just say how amazing it smells? It's just, yeah. I have made this many times. It is absolutely delicious. And you've seen how healthy it is as well. So, you know, there's no excuse. So please do give this a go. I've never made it with chicken thighs because I like to use chicken on the bone. But actually, the chicken thighs work really well. Oh, so good. Please try.